Okay, so I'm going to convert some of my cryptos into spendable cash, and I thought that I'd record it for your benefit. So let's get to it. This is the Hey Ed YouTube channel. I am your host, moderator, and all-around nice guy, Edward Anderson. I'm not a financial advisor, so do not construe anything that I mention in any of my videos as financial advice. Always do your own research before doing anything with your money. Yeah. Now, recently, I did a full-blown video on a tool called Spritz, which you can use to convert your cryptos into spendable cash without having to use an exchange. And at the end of this video, I will have a thumbnail link to that video so you can watch that entire video. And I will have a referral link for Spritz in the description below. So if you want to check out Spritz, click on that and get started. Okay, but let me just recap what Spritz does. Okay, so Spritz is a tool that you can use to convert your cryptos into spendable cash immediately without having to use an exchange. I mean, before Spritz, if I wanted to, use my crypto to pay bills and stuff, I'd have to convert it into cash. In my case, US dollars, right? So I would have to move my cryptos from the wallet that it was sitting in into an exchange, sell it inside the exchange, and then send it to my bank. Well, with Spritz, I can bypass a couple of those steps and avoid a lot of fees, and it's a lot faster. So with Spritz, you do not need an exchange. So what you do with Spritz is when you set up your account, you will set up the bank that you're going to want your money to be sent to, by Spritz. So whenever you do send your crypto to Spritz, it will automatically convert it into your currency, in my case, US dollars, and send it to your bank, the one that you have set up, with Spritz. So it does all that automatically for you. This is a brilliant service, and for me, I can't live without it now. It is an integral part of me being a crypto consumer. Now, in addition to Spritz being able to send that money directly to your bank account, they also have their own debit/credit card that you can use. And starting next week, I'm not going to be using Spritz anymore to send my money to my bank. I'm just going to load it on to my Spritz card, and I'll spend my money in the real world using my Spritz card. Okay, so this morning I got a nice little payout from one of my crypto passive income stream programs. And if you want to learn about a couple of those passive income programs in the crypto space that I have, reach out to me, send me an email, and I'll be happy to fill you in. I can't discuss that program in a YouTube video because it's not allowed. So if you want to learn about those programs, send me an email and I can do a one-on-one Zoom with you. Or I can invite you to one of the Zoom calls that we do on those programs. Okay, so I got $900 in from that program this week in form of USDT, $900 in 1 week. Not too bad, guys, for passive income where I don't have to work for it, right? So I want to move some of the money into my bank account using Spritz. All right, so let me show you how it works. Okay, so I moved those $900 from that program into my Exodus wallet. And now I've got to move it into Spritz, and they'll ship it to my bank. And by the way, this isn't just for the US, okay? If you're in the UK or Japan, it's available pretty much everywhere. And they would just convert it into, the appropriate currency. Okay, so I bring up my Spritz. I click on the sign in button. Okay, so I log in using my email. They send a verification code to my email, so I'll go grab that. Okay, so I'm in my account. And I want to off-ramp. Off-ramping is another term for converting your cryptos from cryptos into cash, right? So I want to off-ramp. It already has my US Bank debit card loaded up. Click on off-ramp again. I'll be sending my crypto manually. Okay, so I'm going to be sending the TRX version of USDT. So I've got to click on the drop-down menu over here. Choose Tron. Because again, I'm using the TRX version of USDT. But these are all the chains that are supported by Spritz. So you're pretty much covered. Okay, so Tron, select the payment token to USDT. Yeah. So just you can send in Bitcoin or Ethereum, and you have a lot of options that you can use to convert your crypto into cash. Okay, I'm going to be sending in, let's send in $800 even. So this $800 is what I want to show up in my bank account. That's going to be the net number. Pay with Tron. And it tells me to send in 824 USDT. So if I want 800 net USDT in my bank account, I need to send in 824 into Spritz. Okay, so I copied the Spritz address. I'm going to walk that over to my Exodus account. Come down to USDT. Now remember, USDT has several versions, right? So I want to click on the drop-down menu. Go down to the TRX version of USDT, click send. plug in the address, and see how much I have to send in. $8.24. Send. Okay, and that's it. It's done. Okay, so if I go to activity, you'll see that it does not show the $800 request I put in just now. It does take a couple of minutes for it to show up in this chat, but it will. Okay, so it takes anywhere from 15 minutes to 2 business days for the money to hit up in my bank account. The longest it's ever taken me is like a day. I have heard some people say that some transactions took 2 days, but in most cases, in my case, it shows up in about an hour in my bank account. But that's it. That's how simple Spritz is. And again, I don't have to send it to my bank account if I wanted to. I could have loaded that USDT onto my Spritz debit card, which starting next week I'm going to be doing, and I'll just spend my crypto in the real world using their debit card. My referral link for Spritz is in the description below. Could you support my channel by hitting that like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell? Ed Anderson, live from Minnesota, signing out.
Copy that.